When we open up our Bibles to Matthew chapter 6 verse 5, it reads there, "When you pray, you shall not be like the hypocrites, for they love to pray standing in the synagogue and in the corner of the streets, that they may be seen by men." Here Jesus says, why they pray? So that they would be seen by men. Now here we see Jesus giving us a warning of how we should not pray. And here he says, you should not pray like hypocrites. The word hypocrite comes from the word hypokrites, which means an actor or a stage performer. Here what Jesus is saying is, when you pray, don't act it out. Don't perform. Come to me just the way you are. You see, Jesus is giving us a warning that when we come to him in prayer, let us come just the way we are. You know, many a times for prayer services, when I see people, many a times people are acting it out, trying to fake it out, trying to please people, trying to show the world around them. But that's not what we pray for. We pray for the Father in heaven to be pleased with us. We pray so that we draw closer to him and hear his heartbeat, hear his voice. And we begin to pray is also to commune with him. Today I want to ask you, when you pray, why do you pray? Do you pray so that people around you see you? Yes, Jesus speaks. He says they pray in the synagogue and stand in the corner of the streets to be seen by men. So they want man's appreciation. They want man's recommendation. They want man to appreciate them. They want man to praise them. But we don't do that. We pray so that the Father in heaven would look upon us, so that we would commune with him. Let me ask you the question today. As you begin this day, why do you pray? Why? Would you pray the way you pray in the public? Would you pray in your secret place? You see, Jesus, when he says pray like this, he says, when you pray, close the door. Be alone with the Father in secret. Let it be between him and you, not for man to see. Let me ask you today, what is your motive of prayer? Your heart of prayer? Is it to please man or to please God? Are you a God seeker, a God chaser, or a man pleaser and a man seeker? Yeah, the Pharisees, they were people who would do things so that people around would see them and speak highly of them. Are you such? We need to ask ourselves this question, because remember, prayer is the secret to touching heaven. And when we begin to touch heaven, we begin to see our lives, our circumstances change all around us. But if you pray wrongly, what do I mean wrongly? Like a hypocrite, acting it out, faking it, so that you please people around you, then you will miss it and you will never see your circumstance change. So let's make that decision. We don't care what people think about us. We don't care for people's opinion. What matters is what does the Father in heaven think about us. So when I pray not for man's attention, but to seek my Father and commune with my Father in heaven. So don't be a hypocrite. Don't fake it out. Don't act it out. Seek God the way he is.